Hello everyone, welcome to the Java session. Today I would like to explain you how the for loop works and without for loop how the programs works. What is the use of for loop and syntax of for loop and how does the for loop works. So to understand this, first let us see the syntax of for loop. Okay. So we all know we have for is the keyword we have to use, and here for inside this we have the initialization and condition and incrementation, or we can do the decrementation. Okay, so in this we have to write the statements, whatever the statements we want to execute. This is the syntax of for loop. Before this, we will understand why we need a for loop. If the for loop is not there, what exactly happens? Okay, I have one sample example here to show you all without for loop what exactly happens. So this is the sample example I have taken, public class without for loop example. I'm given the class name and taken a main. This what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to print 1 to 10 numbers. Okay, if you want to print, like if I ask you or anyone asks us, okay, to print 1 to 10 numbers without using the loops, it can be in any programming, C++ or anywhere. Okay, without loop, if you want to print the values, then first what we have to do is we have to declare a variable, initialize the hard-coded value, or you can take a value from the user also from where you want to start printing the numbers, sequence numbers. But here I'm taking a hard-coded value from 1 to 10, since we know what is the exact values we want to print it. This is our scenario, right? This is our case study. That is 1 to 10 numbers printing. So I know the value from where to start and I know the value where to end. So int num is equal to 1, and then I'm printing the number here. Here exactly what happens. It will declare a variable, it will initialize the values to the variable, and here that value will going to print. And next num plus plus. Okay, so I'm incrementing this number by 1. So 1 equal to 1 plus plus. Num plus plus, we know how it works. Num is equal to num plus 1. Always increments a given variable value by 1. So it will increment by 1. So value will becomes the num variable value will become 2, and that 2 will going to print here. So here it is going to print 2, and here it is printing 1, and again I'm incrementing, okay, the number, so it will become 3 and prints the 3 here, and here it increments to 4 and prints the 4 here, and increments to 5, prints the 5. So this process keeps on repeating till how many where the number I want to print it. Okay, but here our case study is printing till 1 to 10 numbers. So I'm repeating this steps for 10 times. Okay, so here now it is going to print the 8, and it will become 9, and it prints the 9 here, and it will becomes the 10, and it is going to print the 10 here. And you know what I am trying to do here? I am tracing the program by entering the comment line. These are all the comment line. Comment lines are the statements which are not executed by the compiler. Okay, so now if you run this program, just go for run as Java application, and we will get the output. So you can see here. Okay, I'm sorry, I have not saved the program. Okay, so just re-execute one more time and you all can see what is the output we are getting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now if the same program, and you can see the problem here, just to print 1 to 10 number, how many lines of the program I have written here? Almost around 20 lines. Okay, more than 20 lines of the program we have written. So to avoid this problem, what if I want to print around 1000 numbers or 2000 numbers? Just imagine the program size. Okay, and this is for developers also it is difficult, and for the efficiency and compiler perspective there also it is quite difficult. So to increase the performance of this program, the Java has introduced the for loop, and that is where I have explained you the syntax of the for loop, that is initialization, condition, incrementation, decrement, or in decrement. Either any one we will do it here. Either we go for an increment or we go for a decrement. And then the statements we are going to write. Now let us see the simple example, the same program what I have explained without for loop. Now I will explain with the for loop. Okay, how do you do that? So come to here, I have created the class. Okay, for example, the class name I am given for example, and then main, and here we have written for int num is equal to 1 and num is less than. Okay, since I want to print 1 to 10, we will take a condition less than or equal to 10, and then it will go for printing the system.out.println. Okay, num. So here I will tell you the step by step actually what which of this will execute first and second, third and fourth and fifth, and how it will repeat. Now you all can see this is the initialization as I am given it in the syntax here. I have written the syntax. Okay, so the first is initialization, right? So here I have done the initialization of an variable num is equal to 1, and then num is less than or equal to 10. Now what is there in the num variable, guys? There is a value 1. Now 1 is less than 10. Let us take one simple variable here. This is my variable. Okay, and the name of this variable is num. And in this, what is the value I have initialized? I have initialized 1. And here 1 is less than or equal to 10. Condition is true, right? So just write here 1 is less than 10. Condition is true. Okay, since it is true, now where does the control goes? SOP statement. Okay, so the first initialization and then condition. Okay, and after condition it goes to the printing. Okay, that is third step, and after printing it goes to the incrementation part. Okay, that is num plus plus. So this is fourth part. So now here 1 is less than 10, condition is true. After that, where the control is coming? SOP statement. And what is the SOP statement does? It will always print the value on the output screen, right? So imagine this is our output screen. Okay, so it is going to print the first number. Okay, that is 1. Here SOP statement 1, and then it is going to print like it goes to num plus plus. Okay, so what is the num plus plus? As I already told you, num equal to num plus 1. So it will increment this value by 1. That is, it will become 2. Now it will go to the condition. Okay, so 2 is less than or equal to 10. Condition is true, and it comes to the SOP statement again, and it will print the 2 this time. Okay, so since I am using print ln will always print the value in the new line, so it will print it 2. And next num plus plus, the value will become 3 here. Just for understanding, I'm striking out and I'm putting it here 3. Okay, so now 3 is less than or equal to 10. Condition is true again, and again it will going to print the 3 here. And after printing, where it goes? Incrementation. So that 3 will becomes now 4. Okay, in num variable holding 4 now. 4 is less than or equal to 10. Condition is true, and it prints the 4 here. Fine, and then it will go to the 4 plus plus, that is 5. 5 is less than or equal to 10. So condition is true, and it will print the 5 here. And then it will go to the num plus plus. It will becomes the here, as I already incremented 5, and then 6. Okay, now 6 is less than or equal to 10. Condition is true, and it prints the 6. I will write this here. Okay, 6, continuation 5, and then it will print 6, and then it will become 7. Okay, the 7 is less than or equal to 10. Condition is true, and it prints the 7, and then it will becomes 8. Okay, 8 is less than or equal to 10. Condition is true, and it will print the 8. And then it is goes to the num plus plus. The value will becomes 9, and now 9 is less than or equal to 10. Condition is true, and it will going to print the 9, and then incrementation, it will become 10. Okay, this variable value will becomes 10, and now 10 is less than or equal to 10. Condition is true because we are using equals. Okay, so 10 is equal to 10. Condition is true, and it will print the 10. And now it goes to the num plus plus. It will become 11. 11 is less than or equal to 10. Condition fails. So you all can see 11 is less than or equal to 10. Okay, so condition fails because 11 is not less. 11 is greater than the 10, right? So since condition fails, the control comes out of the for loop. Okay, so that is comes here. And here there is no more statements. The program terminates here. So your output of this program is 1 to 10. And one thing you can observe here, okay, so this initialization part will execute only once for entire for loop execution. So after the first time execution, control goes to the condition, and then statement, incrementation, condition, statement, and then incrementation. This keeps on repeating. Okay, and only when this condition fails, the for loop, means your control comes out of the for loop, and then this program terminates. Okay, and you will get this output. I hope you understood all. Thank you so much.